let's check a bit more what people are thinking about her. So from all the agents so far, this one seems the most versatile, and I definitely agree with this. You got your healing, you got your flashes, which from the looks of it you can control. You got your wolf to track down enemies. She looks like a great addition to the game. So let's see how the devs respond. One of the ideas behind Skye is that she provides a lot of utility, but is more dependent on her team to capitalize off it because it requires her gun to be down, has longer re-equip signs to make capitalization more difficult. So if you're new to my content, be sure to subscribe, it will help me out a lot. But she's a great choice for more utility oriented or supportive players, so that means for esport, want to work with their team to enable big plays. So you actually have a developer here telling you how to play this agent. So let's recap this. One of the ideas behind Skye is that she provides a lot of utility. So she can flash, she can stun, she can do anything, she can heal, but is more dependent on her team to capitalize because she doesn't have many abilities to actually kill anyone, because it requires her gun to be down, has longer re-equip times to make self-customization more difficult. She's a great choice for more utility-oriented or supportive players who want to work with their team to enable big plays. A good Skye player who's in sync with their team, you know, that's what we need in high ranks. Like Breach kind of helps, but this, I think this will kill Breach. This will become an A tier, maybe even a must pick. A good Skye player who's in sync with their team can really provide a ton of impact to the game, even if they're not always on front lines getting their frags themselves. Kind of like Breach then, would be more effective in competitive play. Yep, she's an initiator like Breach, so she's stronger with her allies, but tends to be even more supportive than him overall. So I would kind of say she's a healer, like a mix of Sage and a mix of, well, Breach, basically, because she can also heal, right? But she's not a support in any way. She's more in a kind of supporting your team, but she's still an initiator, alright? Someone I can play when Breach is taken, might have to reinstall. I like her aesthetics. She's probably going to get picked before everyone else. You know, then people will stop playing her after a week. How do you balance that with the climbing the ranks if you continue to rely on KDA for lower ranks? Okay, so looks like just like my type of character to play, 30-year-old, so my reflexes aren't what they once were, so I try to fill the support role. Heals, flash, intel, like she's gonna be pretty good for the meta strategy, to be honest. Like she's gonna be used in esports, she's gonna be used in a lot of things. That's my personal opinion. She's gonna be used, you're gonna see competitive plays where she flashes everyone and everything in her sight. I guess there's a lot of things to consider here. So mechanics aside, I really like the art design of the construct that she makes. Like this is what people are expecting. So you can actually use her flash over here. So the really good thing about her abilities, if we go over here, is that you can use her abilities in any way you want. So we have regrowth. So let's say it's very situational character. The problem with Viper is she's very situational, but this is very versatile is what I meant. So you have regrowth over here, so you can heal someone if they're low. You can heal 4 people if they're low. So this is good in either like 1 versus 2 scenarios, 2v4 scenarios, 4v4 scenarios, in any type of way. Now, this is really nice if you need info, right? This is not only good if you want to stun enemy or if you want to kill. You can either stun this and gain some time, because it could, cause I think it's an AoE, to be honest. Pretty sure this is an AoE, so it kind of stuns both of them, right? This is really good if you're alone on bind or something. I guess this could be really good on a lot of things. So buying time or just getting for those kills, you know, could be also for attacking as well, for gathering info. It's great. Now these, I actually love these because you have 3 of these, right? Breach has 3 of these, but with Breach it's kind of different. Breach more relies on her walls, while she more relies on, well, on the mouse basically. So this could be potentially really good. It's blind on activation, so it can still be destroyed while Breach stuff can't be destroyed, right? That's the problem. Sometimes, you know, people will just destroy it, and if you're looking like, if you're behind a wall, someone is probably gonna notice this and just gonna shoot it down, right? So Seekers are really good when actually going, you know, for that info. So let's go over here. You know, you will see it will spot top 3 enemies. You can push on the side, and that's it. I think people are pretty happy. So people are saying this is Sova and Sage together. And we gotta actually thank the Valorant team, always listening to us feedback. I'm no doctor, but I can patch a bullet, blah blah blah. Petition to add Jet Revive Me sprays and banners Act 3. I actually have to like this one. But I think there's a lot more to it if we look over here. You can play actually Skye in a lot of ways. So mechanics aside, going back to this, this could be the next big agent. Because Killjoy, I think, is going to be like a B tier in the future as more agents come out. Sadly, I mean Killjoy. But Cypher is going to be strong for some time. Like, Killjoy, I don't know. Like, Reyna is probably going to fall behind. Raze is slowly going to fall behind. People are saying they're getting Orisa vibes from the art design. People are saying they hate her voice. I think it's a really good agent. They designed it pretty well. So she's really the regen orb and the wolf orb from Spy Crush. Hell, though the wolf orb sucks ass when it sneaks up to you, though, I imagine, when Skye does it so you can hear better. So you can use this agent for actually pushing, or you can use this agent for defending. So it works on both ways, which is really beautiful. I want to see what people think of this agent, basically. So, people have been asking a lot of questions here. If the accent is what getting people all riled up, I guess that's a good thing, because she's from Australia. Seems like they have done a good job on the actual important aspects of the agent, and the agent is balanced. As I said, the character's accent are always hyperbolized. Raze and Killjoy both sound like impressions done by edgy 2010 YouTubers. Yeah, they are an American company doing American stuff, and they want to make American voice actors. They don't want to ship out voice actors from Australia, and it also makes it kind of funnier, to be honest. When, you know, Killjoy, for example, says, "Oh, this Shiza hurts," but she doesn't spell it correctly, of course. Hope she calls her... Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Lately, I've been doing this awful Australian accent, and this is what I need in my life, mate. Rip Sage. That's definitely true. She's gonna probably kill the meta with Sage in it. I definitely think that's gonna happen. So, Sage is gonna be revived by Skye. That's the best meme. That's the best meme in Valorant. So, if you don't know, you should probably type in "Revive Me Jet." But seriously though, Sage is now not viable. Sage is probably gonna be a B tier now, or probably... she's been a B tier for some time, but how are you gonna compete with that Sage when you can heal one person the whole match, or maybe two, maybe two, when this person can heal four? Like, this is very confusing. I don't know, her healing account so differently for Sage, we'll have to see. I mean, you can heal your whole team at once, so it's kind of strong. Let's wait and see how much healing and at what rate. Also, she can't self-heal. So if she can't self-heal, that's not a huge problem. You have like Jet, who can't self-heal, and she's still an S tier. I have pretty wild guess that more than teammates, the less each one heals. Ultra, I don't think... No, it's actually the same type of healing, I'm pretty sure. Probably pretty slow heal, considering the range and how many people it can heal. It's like a pretty long range, actually. It's like a whole site. This is really nice. Yeah, but if you have to stand out still, you can't move because she didn't move when healing, then it's very limited. It just depends on atrocities and playstyles. I'm pretty sure you can move and you can get healed. I'm not sure by that. But you got to make yourself vulnerable when it heals, and we don't have numbers yet. I don't think it's going to be fully healing people. Big heals are already Sage's role. She could help in other ways. She could flash, she could do other stuff like that. I remember I went on a trip with a group of 3 youths ago. Okay, this is a really nice story. It took me 3 days to understand why they're so a mate all the time. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's look more into it. To be honest, I think there's a lot more that's not being looked. Character voice aside, it's cool to finally see some world building in a trailer. As for her abilities, being able to precisely target where the flash goes is both nice and annoying. Between her and Reyna and Everything is gonna be gods at flicking to hit flashes. It's kind of hilarious way to train that reflex. I'm glad the art on a controllable wolf and the 3 sprites all look good. The Spike Rush wolves are the same horror cross between mousetraps and bumper cars. The heal is what I'm most excited about, though. It's definitely going to change the meta. Being able to trade and having your own weapon out of an AoE is being great when you take control of a site and are standing up to defend against the retake. What is your problem about her voice? People are saying it's kind of cringe, but it's not a huge problem. But is this going to be used in esports? So someone is saying Riot combines Sage, Sova, and Breach into one agent. Well, I mean, her abilities have the same functions as that, but they have different ways you need to play them. So one has like kind of like Jet, other one has like kind of like Breach. The third one has like, I don't know, kind of shortly like Raze and Sage, right? Like her Flash Bird seems to have to go through an open space like the window and can't go through walls. It also looks like she has to actually hold her ability out so she can't attack while healing. Oh god, that's huge. Well, that's huge. And she can't heal herself. This looks so good. This looks really good. People are not complaining. This means that Valorant was actually a success. I think I found a new main. I think this will be a main for a lot of people, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to subscribe for more. It would help me out a lot. And yeah, Skye is gonna be the next big agent, to be honest. And see you guys in the next time. And this is Fana, sign out. Yeah, to sum it all up, it's gonna be basically used in competitive esports with a lot of teams. And yeah, that's that. This is Fatman, sign out. Peace, guys.